Let's also get you the highlights of BJP Chief JP Nadda's visit to Kerala. He's hit out to the left government, accusing Pinarayi Vijayan of corruption. Nadda, who's currently in Kerala, claimed that people of the state are disgusted with the corruption in the Vijayan regime. He listed out the high-profile gold scam to attack the left government. A key aide of Chief Minister Vijayan, remember, was named in the gold scam involving UAE diplomats. Nadda claimed that the involvement of the Chief Minister's office has brought embarrassment to Malayalis and hurt their self-respect. JP Nadda also accused the Kerala government of inefficiency, citing nearly half of COVID cases in India being from the state of late. He even accused the left government of attacking the constitution and passing an assembly resolution against India's top auditor and constitutional body, the CAG.
In the gold scam, the involvement of the Chief Minister office has really embarrassed the self-respecting Malayalis, not only in Kerala but world over. It has given a very bad name, and Pinarayi has lost his credibility also. The investigation which is going on is going to throw further light, and many ministers are going to. Many ministers are going to come to light in this. The same way, it is a disgrace to the constitutional post when Sri Ramakrishnan, the speaker, the speaker, is involved in the gold scam case. BJP is going to gain support from the people of Kerala as far as the ensuing Vidhan Sabha election is concerned. People are disgusted with the present government. It is a government full of corruption, rampant corruption. May it be gold smuggling case, the irregularities in the Life Mission, the sprinkler data scam, the K-phone scam, the e-mobility scam, and KIIFBI has certainly embarrassed the people of Kerala. And so there is rampant corruption. In every project, the government of the day and the ministers have got only one agenda: how to fatten their purses.
Also, listen to how JP Nadda attacked Rahul Gandhi over his tweet when he questioned yesterday why so many dictators have names that begin with the letter M.
Rahul Gandhi, in an indirect attack to Prime Minister Modi today, has, in a tweet, has said that why do so many dictators have names that begin with M?
Why?
Do so many dictators have the names that begin with M? Like he was indirectly referring to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So how do you react to this?
See, is it necessary to take Rahul seriously? His approach, whatever has been in the Indian politics, everybody knows, need not to react.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.